So good morning everybody, myself Acharya Vishwendra, and today I'm here with a video on the topics of elasticity. So first question is the match the column. So here are various physical quantities and here are the dimensions of them. So let's start with that. So stress has the dimension m1 l minus 1 t minus 2, it matches over here. So now is energy has dimension ml2 t minus 2, so it matches with F. Then we have strain is dimensionless, it matches with E. Then we have energy density. So energy density all has the dimension m1 l minus 1 t minus 2, so you can match that out. Then we have area. So area is m0 l2 t0, then volume m0 l3 t0. Then magnetic flux. So magnetic flux has the dimension as given over here, this. Then we have self-inductance has dimension as given by C. Then we have force has the dimension m1 l1 t minus 2, it matches with A. So that is the correspondence between the various terms and match the column type question. This is of relevance in JEE Advanced type question if asked from this chapter, units, dimension and measurement. Then is another match the column based question based on units. So there are various units, these are the dimensions. So first is Newton. We know Newton is the SI unit of force, so the dimension of force is m1 l1 t minus 2, so it matches with C. Then we have Newton meter. Newton meter is energy and has the dimension ml2 t minus 2, so it matches with D. Similarly, joule per meter cube is the energy density, it has dimension m1 l minus 1 t minus 2, it corresponds to E. Then we have Henry. Henry corresponds to m1 l2 t minus 2 I minus 2, so it corresponds to H over here. Then we have Weber. Weber is the unit for magnetic flux, so Weber corresponds to G, it has dimension ml2 t minus 2 I minus 1. Then we have Newton per meter. So Newton per meter has Newton is force, meter is length, so we have the dimension m1 l0 t minus 2, so it corresponds to I. Then we have meter square, it corresponds to area m0 l2 t0, so it corresponds to your A. Then we have meter cube, it corresponds to volume, so volume corresponds to m0 l cube t cube B. Next is volt. So volt is energy per unit charge, this corresponds to F. So this is a very important question for JEE Advanced from the topic of units, dimensions and measurement. Then we have fill in the blanks type question, that stress is equal to strain. Stress is of three types, strain is of three types, modulus of elasticity. Then questions on Young's modulus, which is ratio of longitudinal stress and strain. Bulk modulus as the ratio of volumetric stress and strain. Shear modulus, ratio of shear stress and strain. Dimension of Young's modulus m1 l minus 1 t minus 2. So you have seen that these are the very basic level questions, and here we have just used a bit of complex calculation based questions. We have integrated several physical quantities and their dimensions and their units, and we have developed a match the column type question. So you see, you can increase the complexity of the problem, but if you know the basic concepts, if you are clear with basic things and are able to retrieve the basic information when you are given the questions, then you can solve any type of question. So these questions are can be asked in JEE Advanced type from the units and measurement, so you should prepare yourself accordingly. So this worksheet was a bit advanced, and it is especially for making you think highly, and you need to check, it's just to check your understanding of applying simple information when asked in a puzzled type question, or when asked in multi-level question. If you have any doubts, you can ask in the comment section. Thank you and have a nice day.